Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Dear Diary. My name is Rich. I'm here with Dan.
Hey.
And Joe.
What's up?
Dan always jumps when I do the intro
Because
you're not paying attention, and then
no, half the time I'm not, and you just go so loud. It goes from nothing to like, hey, or
because,
whatever. You say.
Well, that's the intro. That's
I
the
know,
intro
but still, I jump because I'm not, and I should know that it's going to be coming.
It's coming. Yeah. This is episode number 57. Just so you know, we are on the Tangent Bound Network and the No Phony Podcast Network, DearDiaryPod.com, and all the other socials. How's everybody doing?
All of them.
We have somewhat of a show today. As usual, we have weird news. We have a couple of questions. We have some stuff to go over. The weird news is going to be pretty fun today. Quickly, Ginger, who is an avid listener, faithful listener, was a little concerned about our comedian list last week. So we have an update on that. And today is the U.S. opening day of baseball. The reason I say U.S. is because it opened up last week in Japan, a couple of games.
But they say that this should be a national holiday. I heard that on the radio yesterday going to bowling. And when they asked the questions, like, oh, the day after the Super Bowl, or I said 9/11, whatever. Yeah. And they said, no, it's the first day of baseball.
First day of baseball.
I'm like,
absolutely
why?
Not. Well, I'm going to tell you because opening day for baseball fans is, if you're a true baseball fan, it's a big day. It's a long season. It means spring. Spring is here. Mm-hmm. Summer's coming. So it's very much celebrated amongst baseball fans. Opening day.
Is this the only time when all the stadiums will be full?
No, because fucking Yankee Stadium was like $6,000 short of sold out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a day game. What do you expect?
Well, if
it's opening day. Take the day
you
off.
Want to know?
Take
And tomorrow there'll be 10,000 less tomorrow. 15,000 less tomorrow.
That's what I'm
saying.
On a day
game.
But I'm just saying, if this is such a great day and stuff like that, then take the day off.
It is. Well,
day
people
off.
can't take the day off.
Why not?
Some people can't.
Yeah, they can.
And it was
It's
a rival.
cold
It was a
out.
divisional game too. A
Cold
divisional
sick.
game, and it was $6,000 short.
It was a divisional game against the
Doesn't matter.
Baltimore.
It doesn't
Orioles.
matter. What is everybody's record? What is everybody's record today?
Hold on.
What
one
is
second.
everybody's
It
record
doesn't
today?
matter.
Shut up. Yes, it does.
It doesn't.
It does. Absolutely
Anybody
does.
can win.
Absolutely does.
The record for that team today was 0-1, and they're going to be 0-15.
How do you know?
Because they are.
You don't know that. Game one, you don't know that.
They're fucking terrible.
Okay.
They're
So
terrible.
if they would have beat the Yankees, it would be no different.
No, it's still be
they
terrible.
will beat the Yankees.
I
They're
don't
still
know.
fucking terrible.
Oh, there's
Okay.
18 more games, but
I have no idea.
they can win the fucking World Series this year. You don't know.
Anything can
Three
happen.
of those guys can have career years the whole year together.
Wait. So I'm assuming you're thinking the Yankees are going to win this World Series this
No,
year
not at
because
all.
everybody's saying the Yankees should be winning this year. They're putting money on it, and that's what everybody's saying.
There are 3 or 4 teams that were picked to win the World Series, like locks, like they should win the World Series. The Yankees being one of them.
Houston,
Boston
probably.
and Houston, right? And I think the Dodgers are another one.
I
There's
don't
no
see why.
guarantees. There's no
That's
guarantees.
To Joe's point.
Yeah, I don't see why the Dodgers.
The Dodgers just smacked 8 home runs today off of Arizona. They set a record.
Doesn't mean shit. It
Doesn't
mean shit.
But what I'm
And
saying
you know what?
is,
They can lose 100 games, and Baltimore can win 102.
You want to know why it doesn't mean shit? Because the Mets started 11-1 last year.
Sure.
And what happened?
Sure.
Wheels came right
And the
off.
Yankees. And the
They won
Yankees.
But
five- they
11
won
and
5
1. But
games
wait.
in May.
11-1 out of 1,000 games. This means nothing. There's like 1,000.
Oh, yeah, there's 160 games. They started 11-1,
Oh, the Mets
so-
started 11-1. Okay,
Yeah.
there's 162 games.
No,
I
but
wouldn't be riding
that's
home
my
and be like,
point.
oh my god.
No, but that's my point. At 11-1, they had them winning the World Series.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hands down. They won. It's over.
Okay, and
Hey, at least they
Wait,
played
wait,
12
wait.
games. They got the Yankees winning the World Series right now.
that's what I say. Not even the first pitch is thrown out, they have the Yankees winning. Well, I guess they're like the
Yankees-
Patriots. They're always in there to talk about winning.
Yeah, but at least now they don't buy it anymore. Like
Oh,
now,
okay.
now they develop more. I mean, they bought Stanton and they fucking.
No, they were given Stanton.
They bought
That was a
Stanton.
gift.
They didn't need to take it, and they don't need him.
That was a gift. No, they don't need him. I didn't want him.
Not so they shouldn't have bought it.
Send them back.
Yeah, but I honestly I care for whatever reason. I like baseball, but for whatever year, every year I just care a little bit less. I put the game on. It was like the 7th inning. I saw they were up 6-2. I went back out to the yard and started fucking raking again. I fucking hate raking. I'll buy a house, they said. It's so much fun, they said. You know what I never had to do when I rented? Raked. Shoveled snow. Fixed shit. Sucks. I got 20 bags of leaves. I'm not even done yet.
Joy.
Not even done yet. I got 20 bags of leaves done.
Keep talking to me about this buying a house and stuff like
Oh, you
that.
said by the end of the year.
I'm thinking of it, yeah.
Yeah. I
I
don't know,
I'm
man.
thinking, but we'll see.
I don't know. It's fucking so much.
How's everybody's week?
It feels long, and I was at
Felt
Wolf yesterday.
So long. Me and Dan on the same page. This just felt
Like
long.
2 hours ago, I was like falling asleep on my couch. I'm like, I am tired. These guys better get here soon, otherwise I'm gonna be out cold.
20 minutes before Rich got here, I almost fell asleep in my donut.
Yeah, I don't know what it
Which,
is.
Jelly
by
on-
the way, the donuts are pretty good.
Fucking jelly
here's
on
the
my
name of the
face.
place. The
The
Carrows
Carrows?
and Bakery in Clark.
Clark, New Jersey.
Nice.
Okay.
Not bad.
We get paid
No.
for that plug. We better get paid for that plug.
Yeah. Okay.
Conveniently located on 20 Clarkton Drive in Clark, New Jersey.
Yeah, it's 07066.
So.
Mention Dear Diary and you'll get nothing.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. We should have told Melissa to mention us on that show that she promoted on this. Oh, anybody who listens to Dear Diary? Ah. All 3 people cheer and shit.
Yeah.
So how was your week?
I was okay. It's all right.
You've
Working.
been working.
Dude, you did like 3 or 4 days where you worked more than
2
3 hours. I was proud of you, bro.
Yeah. No, it's
Like you did a whole week in a day the other day.
I did.
Did you rest up yesterday
I
for
did.
bowling?
No, I got home. We got home about 4:30, 4:30.
Oh
Oh my
man.
God.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Next question, because they bowled on 3 and 4. What'd you shoot?
Terrible.
What'd you shoot?
What'd you shoot?
603, 601.
All right, that's not that
I'll crack
bad.
a 6. That's fine.
That's still cracking.
That's 50 some odd pins under my average. I didn't hit
15,
average.
15.
I paid the bonus.
Oh, Matt told us. Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
He came over and told us. I was like,
It's every lane, no problem. Those two, don't know what it is.
It's in his head, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not in my head. Absolutely not in my
absolutely.
head.
Bowling is definitely a mind game.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
I'll agree with that.
It's definitely a mind game.
It's
Not
it's,
definitely. Oh, not
not-
agree 100%. It's not 100% a mind game, but
No.
a lot of it has to do with. Oh, he jumped in front of me. I'm going to throw a split, or this and that. No, it's not going to happen.
It's
You're
90.
gonna-
No.
It's
that's-
95% routine and 5% luck.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's definitely some luck.
I equate bowling to shooting free throws in basketball
But
because in those 2 instances nothing ever changes.
I'm going
True.
to tell you this: that the conditions, whatever it is on those 2 lanes, somewhere in the back end is different from the other lanes. It is.
That's in the head.
Why
It's
is it?
definitely
Because,
not.
but you could pull maybe his average up, and he shoots a 700 on those, or whatever. It's you.
No.
It's
it
not
can't be me.
everybody. Not everybody shoots below their averages on 3 and 4.
I'm not, no. You're 1,000%
All
right.
right, so
But
we're-
it's me and my ball and the way I throw it and my approach to it that on every lane, other than 3 and 4,
Okay.
I am 212 or better.
Every lane, every week, every game.
Little
Every
back,
week, every game, every lane.
little backstory, folks. What happened was Rich is very into analytics and likes to look at his numbers and stats. So because he bowled shitty once on 3 and 4,
Now it's
every
his head.
time now that he bowls on 3 and 4, it's in his head, and he can't get it out of his head. So he, in the back of his mind, can't shoot. So he's a little bit off, a little twitch off, a little hair off, a little bored off, and he just can't get it out of his fucking head. Oh, you guys can keep talking. I was just giving. This is for the listeners.
Oh,
Continue.
okay.
Yeah, pretend I'm not here.
No, it's no. I can pretend I'm not here if you weren't talking about me.
Well, on your head, Rich.
hear you.
Other than that, oh my God, my back. Sorry,
That's all right.
I moved the wrong way and I felt the pull.
Oh, because you worked 3 days.
You know what it is? It's the trek to Queens. We're working
It
right
does
by
suck.
JFK. We have to take the street, so it's a what should be a 30-minute, 40-minute drive is 2.5 hours there in the morning and about 2 hours back in the afternoon. I'm not complaining because it's work and
No.
I enjoy it and I don't mind it, but we spend more time driving there and back than
Yeah, that's
at
what
the
sucks
job.
about the commercial plates. Like you can't just take the most direct route half the time.
Right.
Well, especially when the airport's right off the Bell Parkway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. As I'm driving alongside of it, stop and go, stop and go. Yeah,
What is that? What's that
the
called?
conduit.
Thank you, the conduit.
Yeah.
That kinda
What's
sucks.
pretty cool is the end of at the end of the block that we're working on must be the end of the runway. So when the planes take off and land, we can wave to everybody and actually see inside of the planes.
Yeah, no, those houses are probably dirt cheap.
Yeah. Okay, so that's basically the week. Now, I wanted to bring up Ginger. Okay, loyal listener to the show. She was kind of questioning like why we missed a couple of comedians, and I think it's not because these comedians aren't funny. It's just that they didn't have an album or a particular album that stood out for me or for you or for Dan.
Does she have any current comedians on her list?
Let me pull it up here 1 second.
Because I think we all pretty much went old school.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. Current, yes. One of them is current. One of them is David Brenner.
Never heard of him.
Funny, I've heard of him.
Okay.
George Carlin.
Oh, that's the guy I saw in
Seven
Vegas.
Dirty Words. Yeah.
I saw him in
Yeah,
Vegas.
Seven Filthy Words. Or
you
whatever.
know, I
For me, I didn't. He's good, but it wasn't one of my top albums.
I gotta watch this thing again. I almost kind of feel like I think he's overrated. Like I said, I'm not. Oh, David Brenner. Okay, yeah, this guy to me is an actor, not a comedian. Okay.
Yeah. And the last one was Chris Rock.
No, I'm sorry. Chris Rock is.
He's funny.
No,
He's funny,
No.
but his earlier stuff was like
No.
his later stuff is not funny.
No.
Nah.
so I know. No, not me.
Album wise, I don't-
Fucking
it
joke
wouldn't-
was.
right? I'm saying it wouldn't be in my top.
Oh no, absolutely
top
not.
10.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't crack my top 100.
Yeah.
No, I never. Him. Who's big right? Oh, Kevin Hart right now is huge. I fucking liked it better when he was Martin Lawrence. Cat Williams. Wow, I'm naming every black comedian.
Yeah.
This is not a fucking racist thing, people. I promise you. I don't like white comedians too. I hate Dane Cook. Yeah, no, I think Chris Rock not funny. Dave Chappelle I don't find funny. I love Cat Williams
pretty
clean.
funny?
Cat Williams clean is hilarious.
Like drug free clean.
No. Like
Oh,
Joe,
without
like you know,
cursing.
you know the show Wild and Out on MTV. Nick Cannon hosted it. It was like
Yeah.
like a freestyle rap show or whatever.
Yeah.
That's MTV, so he's got to be clean. Hilarious. I cry. I watched his HBO thing and it's just I don't find it funny. Too many crutch words. Too many cursing just for the sake of cursing, and just I don't find that funny.
Who the fuck would?
Well, listen, that's why I like Brian Regan. Brian Regan works clean, and he's fucking hilarious.
Never heard of him. All right, so I'm gonna go to weird news, but before I go to weird news,
Dun,
I
dun.
have I have an update here, a couple of updates. Disney World fans, just so you know,
Me and Dan were just talking about this.
Disney is going smoke-free in all of their parks.
Yeah, we just talked about that.
No more smoking section. Also, too, and I made this comment last time we were there. There were people there. There was one guy. He was wheeling around. It almost looked like a buffet cart. Okay, It was like a double-decker, like cart stroller thing,
Yeah.
and he had like foldable chairs like attached to it. Like he could flip open a fucking table.
Yeah,
and he could
he's
serve
selling burgers.
Right. He could. Yeah, basically, he could sell burgers off this thing. They're banning those.
Good.
No more large strollers. So it's going to be limited to between 31 by 52 inches. That's it.
Okay. And me and Dan were talking before, and we think that the smoker thing is. While we don't smoke, no, she doesn't smoke anymore. I feel like that's a little much. Keep designated areas and just don't smoke on lines waiting for rides or the meet and greet things.
They will have designated areas.
No, that's what they have now.
No, the designated areas will be right outside the front gate of the park.
So you have to leave the park to smoke.
Right. Well, you can come back into the park.
Of course.
But
I'm
you
saying.
have to.
If you want a cigarette, you got to leave the park.
Yeah, but that's not fair. I mean, I haven't been to Disney in 20 years or whatever the case may be. So now let's say you're on one side of the park.
They got to walk
Now
all the
I
way
feel
the
like
fuck
having a
across.
cigarette because people are addicted to it. It's a habit form. It's a habit. Now you got to schlep all the way back into the beginning of the park to go back.
And
for
all the way
like a
back to meet
5-minute
up with your
fix.
family, yeah.
Yeah, so I smoking in line. I agree.
I
No smoking
think.
online.
I
But you
think.
should
Well,
be able to
people.
smoke.
I've seen people smoke in non-designated areas.
Sure.
Like
Of
they don't
course.
Yeah,
give a
you're
fuck.
never going to stop everybody.
Wait, the smoke's gonna go wherever.
But
It's not like gonna go straight up.
yeah.
But I think this is Disney's way of having a social conscience, trying to help people to quit smoking.
you can't even say that with a
I
fucking
know.
straight face.
Yeah, seriously. Come
They-
on.
they're never gonna
Wait a
stop
minute,
100%
They're
of
never
it.
gonna stop it because they can
No.
never shut down the industry because there would be a fucking depression and stuff like that. So stop.
Yeah,
They're
no.
never gonna make it illegal. You're gonna die from cancer. You're gonna die from cancer just living in fucking Staten Island, for Christ's sake. Come on. So stop it.
We're all going to die at some point.
Regardless.
Sure.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
If
fine,
this guy
you
wants to
want
kill
the
himself right before he goes on into Small World. Most people want to kill themselves when they get off of it. So let him take 7 minutes
Yeah.
off before he gets on.
Now it should be right. Maybe not outside.
Just
right
not
out,
on the lines.
Not on the lines or right outside the rides. Maybe
Right.
further down, whatever. But you
They
shouldn't have
had
to leave.
they had designated
You
areas,
shouldn't
Yeah.
have to leave a park to go smoke a cigarette to come back.
especially that park. I mean, the park. Some of the
Parks
parks are huge.
regardless.
Yeah,
Sure.
huge.
I don't even care how big. Like even Great Adventure or whatever the case may be. If you do it there, you shouldn't have to. We have right. Smokers have rights too.
Yeah. It's just knock it
Regardless
down
what
to
people
areas,
think, but you're not sitting in a confined area. You're not going to get secondhand smoke or from sitting there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, you never have to worry. You don't wait on lines.
That's
so
right.
You wouldn't have to worry anyway.
I
so.
don't have to worry.
It's this whole and the whole stroller thing I told you. I don't think that's going to go over well.
No,
I think-
there are people that are pissed already about
Well,
it.
because I can see mothers who have strollers that are
Yeah.
that big because of
Right.
special need kids that are bigger and they need the strollers.
They will not. Okay, when it comes to special needs,
Oh.
it will not have. There will
Okay.
guests with disabilities
We'll
will
see.
still be accommodated.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you something
no,
right
no,
now.
and I'm just
Disney,
saying-
hands down,
I'm
the
not-
absolute best at accommodations.
And a lot of companies are.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I don't think the stroller thing is going to go over. Well, I don't think it's going to go over.
No, it's those people who come with the fucking wagons. Yeah, they're gonna have a problem. But like for a
Now if-
handicap, special needs,
Now, if somebody's a handicap with them.
they'll let them in.
Right.
That's my
so
point.
that's all it is. It's all he needs, a handicap.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, so if you have 8 kids and one of them's the handicap, then you
Absolutely.
could bring in your cart with
Of
your
course.
with your 7 or 8 kids.
Sure.
But you know what though? That for every one of those, there's 8 people that have 8 kids and an 8-seater stroller. Now those other 7 couples aren't going to be able to bring theirs in,
Right.
so
but
it'll
if you
cut
have
down
8
on it.
kids and you do have special needs, or let's not even say special needs, even
Yeah.
young kids under the age of, I don't know, how old are they under strollers? How old? Until what?
Listen, if your kid better be walking at 4.
Okay, so 4 and under, can they have 8 kids? Well, I guess they can. Technically, they can.
Sure.
Why can they not have a stroller that big if they have 8 kids?
You're
You know
not.
what I'm saying?
There is no 8-person stroller.
I have no idea if they
Just
do.
bring 4.
I have no
Just bring
kids.
4 2-seaters and a couple of cousins to push them around. That's all.
And you can't hook them together?
No.
Right? No, you can't hook them together.
Why not?
No, they're not stackable.
Why? I have no idea.
What are they? A family of midgets?
No,
What?
you can't hook them
Lock them
together.
down like sidecars, like motorcycles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you?
No, I don't think the
strap
stroller
them on
thing
your
is gonna
back and
go
call it a
over.
day.
That'll be rough, but
It's going to be tough.
All right, that was my Disney update. All right.
Got
Oh,
any
you know
sex
they're doing-
robot
wait,
weird
wait,
stories?
No, I was going to say. But
No.
also in Disney, they're having a slushy thing. That was just on the. Shit. Go.
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go to weird news. Where to begin? Where to begin?
I could have swore I had something I wanted to talk about. My fucking brain is not working today.
Okay, this one comes to us from Kentucky. A lawsuit filed in the Perry County Circuit Court makes an unusual allegation. A former employee of Hampton Inn claims that he was discriminated against for refusing a spiritual cleansing. In the suit against his former manager, he claims religious discrimination. According to the court documents, the bizarre situation started when they found out he was getting a divorce. The suit states that they told him that his marital problems were being caused by demons and stated that if he wanted to continue to work for her, he would need to be cleansed. Cleansing was a form of exorcism that she herself been on the receiving end of 3 or 4 times.
I have exorcised the demon.
And at one point, the plaintiff confirms that members of her church showed up during his shift and prayed for him. They forced him to make a survey. So they had to fill out this romantic and sexual history questionnaire on whether or not he had made a pact with Satan. Some of the questions include, do you have lustful thoughts? Do you
Yes.
frequently masturbate?
Yes.
Have you ever sexually fantasized about an animal?
Negative.
So basically, they forced him out.
Do I need a cleansing? Because I asked it 2 out of 3. Is this one of those like infomercial commercials? If you answered yes to any one of these questions,
It might be. But imagine getting fired because
could you have a life?
yeah.
So what, he wants to bang a pig? We've all done it at least once, right? Right? You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. I'm such a dick.
Yeah. I'm not even saying anything.
What? No, go ahead.
No,
please.
No, you
Please.
dive right in.
No, I sure did.
Dive right
I am not proud. Ooh.
This one comes to us. What? What do you got?
What?
Belt buckles, 30% off.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my God, which one do I want?
See, Big Brother was listening.
No, I just happened to go on the website.
I'm just saying. Wait, anyway, really quick, we go on that Disney drink?
Yeah.
Disney is selling vodka, Moscato, slushies, Dole Whips.
Let me tell you. Have you ever had Dole Whip?
No.
Okay, Dole Whip is okay. Now, Dole Whip is probably one of the greatest things I've ever had, ever.
What is a Dole Whip?
It's like it's like a
Is it the brand Dole? Like,
yeah, like
okay.
pineapple. It's like a pineapple custard.
Okay.
You don't understand.
With a Moscato?
You don't understand.
Isn't that sweet? That's
Yeah.
got to be really, really sweet.
It's
When you
look,
go to Disney next time, let me know how it is.
I'll let you know how it
Okay.
is. Just remind me. But pineapple Dole Whip
Uh-huh.
by the by itself, or even like in a float in pineapple juice.
Okay. Can you buy it?
What?
Can you buy it in a store?
No, they just sell it on. It's exclusively on property.
For Disney?
Yeah. I tried making it. I'll just say I was so obsessed. I tried making it at home by myself.
Okay.
You know,
You probably don't.
nowhere
don't
near.
have all that
nowhere
stuff
near.
that's in there.
I tried. Nowhere near it.
I'm sure we could find
I
it.
didn't come close.
All right, but that's what I was talking about earlier.
Okay, so this next one comes to us from Ohio. An Ohio man denied ownership of the socks that were on his feet after cops discovered they contained a small bag of cocaine.
What is it with criminals the last 2 weeks?
He was pulled over for failure to use a turn signal at the 3 a.m. stop. The cops detected a smell of raw marijuana inside his car, spotted loose marijuana on the floorboard. They went over and checked his socks, the suspect's left socks, and upon the discovery of the cocaine, he said, "Yo, man, these ain't my socks."
Wait, were they? Okay, crazy question.
They were on his feet.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the cops checked his feet.
Yeah, and then actually they searched the car and found 59 Xanax bars and cocaine.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I want to know why they checked his feet.
They probably took his shoes off to see if there was anything in the sneakers.
Yeah, they were just checking the standard.
It's pretty
search.
routine.
Yeah,
I want to know.
deep cavity search. This next one comes to us from.
I'm going to say Florida.
You are so correct.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I remember
Boy,
the
it's
soundboard this week.
Okay. A Florida man shoved his mother to the ground, his 73-year-old mother,
Okay.
after she refused to dress his mannequin.
Okay.
He grabbed his mother, shoved her to the ground, and began stuffing dumplings in her mouth, force-feeding her that left her unable to breathe and choking. Responding to a call about a domestic disturbance, the cops found the victim, whose face was covered in blood, shaking with fear. The woman told cops she was in the home's backyard when her 40-year-old son asked his mother to dress his mannequin. When she declined, he stood in the screen door blocking his mother's path inside the home. The mother actually pushed the mannequin to the ground, prompting the son to attack.
You got to defend your mannequin.
Yeah, right, Stu.
You got to defend your mannequin.
I am surprised that mom is still alive and not stuffed somewhere in the corner.
Oh, listen, if she touches the mannequin again, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
The dumplings were just a warning. The next time.
Who keeps a fucking mannequin? That's some guy who's too cheap to buy a fucking sex robot, though.
Probably the same creepy bastards that hang out at the bowling alley and fucking sing songs. Never mind.
Wow.
So would you go Ric Flair? Would you go Intercontinental, or would you go Hulk Hogan belt?
What's the next news?
Not okay.
For those at home who don't know, you'll now know.
You're gonna make me so mad right now.
Joe Joe is taking. See, this is what happens when you lose a lot of weight because it's happened. You know, sometimes you get super excited and you're able to wear things that you weren't previously able
I would have
to
done
wear.
this a year ago if my belly didn't Dunlap over my belt.
So
Well, that's why you're doing
so
it now. Because now you're
Joe
nice and skinny.
Joe is slim, and now Joe wants to get belt buckles that resemble.
Which is fine. Belt buckles are
Right.
buckles are fine.
Yeah.
But
In this case, the belt buckle is wrestling
WWE championship belts.
championship belts, right?
yes, no,
My boy Jay Adson will back me up.
no.
Jay, if you back him up,
We got
my
He
friend,
ain't he ain't gonna back me up.
Yeah.
Every time I post pictures of my updates on Instagram, he's like, "Time to buy a suit." The dude wants me in a suit so bad. Like, he won't sign off on the belt buckles.
I swear
there
to
is
God,
no
if
way in hell.
You made me. I don't. That whole
Absolutely
conversation, you
not.
got me mad. I texted Rich on the side. I said, "He's pissing me off. I am getting mad."
I don't, and it's like you can wear. It's not. We're not saying you can't wear it. You can
Yes.
wear whatever you want.
Sure.
But
However,
Danielle will punch me in my throat.
there's
However,
like
the
my-
chances
the
of
taste level, that's all I'm
the
saying.
chances of us walking around with you in Atlantic City that evening,
Slim to none.
right?
Listen, I know I'm gonna wear it like once as a goof somewhere,
And that's fine. You want to do it at the bowling alley?
and
that's
I
fine.
haven't bought it yet because it's like
Whatever.
$50. But now it's on sale for $35.
See,
I'll do a
you
joke
took-
for
you
35.
said no. You said 30. You said that if it goes down to $30,
All right, take me
you
to.
do it.
Like, listen, 35 is close. You just fucking
Nah.
hold me to every fucking
No,
letter.
No.
Why was 35% off 50? I don't know.
No,
No,
the price
he-
is right
he
there.
said
It's $35. Because I said 2 minutes ago.
Oh,
If it
I
got,
thought
it
you
was
said
if it was like 30.
off.
No.
He said if it was like $30.
But how funny is that? We were just talking about going down to $30, and look,
Well, I wanna-
WWE has it as for 34. I just find that really funny.
It's just foresight. I had foresight.
No, you didn't have foresight.
No, I didn't have
It's
foreskin.
because Big Brother's watching.
I went to the website. It's not like your fucking bougie email about how, hey, besties, like Carnival, I bet sends that to everybody.
No, absolutely. I get emails every single day from Royal Caribbean, and I get them from Norwegian. We talked about a couple of weeks ago. We talked about Hody and how we were going to be besties, and can you even
Right.
spell besties?
Wasn't it the same day we talked about our vacations? I
Right,
think it was
right,
the same episode,
vacations.
right?
So now I get an email saying, "Hey, why don't you book with your besties to go to?" Listen, there is no coincidence. All your phones are being monitored. You can turn your location services off. You could turn this off.
I
Unless
agree
you
with
turn off your microphones, and even if you turn off your microphones, your search history, even though it's private, they still see everything.
I agree with everything he said. Mm-hmm. But I think the email is a coincidence.
Absolutely not.
If you go on
If you told me-
Facebook,
right,
you know what I mean? Like, you've seen the Facebook
right.
ads
but
and
I
stuff like that.
think-
but
but
those
I-
emails are driven from there.
Right. I think if he just got an email from Royal Caribbean, fine. Norwegian, fine. But when it said besties in it, I'm sorry. What line uses that word now?
I have 80 other fucking emails from them. They've never used the word besties.
That's
Never.
all. No, I would agree with you. But
Yeah.
if they said besties, who uses that? I don't think
And I
that's
just
the
used
part of
it
this logo. Like
A couple of days prior.
Oh, yeah. You said that screen cap like 2 days later, 3 days later. I remember, yeah.
So I kind of have to agree with Rich on this one. I do. I have to.
No,
just
I know.
because of
Listen,
the
I know that.
besties.
Yeah, I know they're listening. I know they're watching. I know they're hearing all that shit. But it's just because it's the email, like
There's no
I
privacy.
still lean on the side of
There's no
coincidence.
privacy.
No, I know.
There isn't anymore.
I can take my phone and put it under my ass. They could still hear me somehow.
No, everyone's seen that picture.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's made its rounds.
Yeah.
Dear diary.
Did tire.
Yeah, Wednesday brought up the docking again. She's like, here's why. No, here's why. Because Christine is the best, but she's very pure. It's the nicest way I could possibly put it. She is just
Sweetheart.
a sweetheart.
Yeah.
She wouldn't look at somebody cross-eyed. She would never say a bad thing about anybody.
She has a good heart.
Good, excellent heart.
Yeah.
So she just happens to come over to talk to me and Danielle at the exact same very time that somebody sent me a video on Facebook Messenger of 3.5 minutes of girls showing their boobs. And she's like, wait, oh, God, what am I watching? Oh, my God, oh, my God. I was like, no, check it out. It's fucking great. But no.
They were pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's just like,
But then she's like, oh, my gosh. She's like, oh, my. And then that other time with I was like, no, don't even talk about docking. That's Rich. I was like, I mentioned
was
it to
Rich,
him
my
once. He
brother.
brought it up for 8 months.
That's not me.
You brought it up to I brought it up to you at the
Wait,
bowling party.
no.
You brought it up to
She-
everybody after.
Right. She would have never known about that because she said when we went out to the Korean barbecue between you and my brother.
Yeah.
And that's the only way she would have known.
No, I did. I asked her, have you ever heard of this?
Right, exactly. We're just saying.
Trying to corrupt the poor girl.
I know.
Oh, and you
now
succeeded.
This boob video and stuff
Yeah,
like
it's pretty
that.
funny.
It was pretty funny, I have to say.
Girls raising their tank tops up and it really tight around the boobs, and then they go right above the boobs, so they fall out and they go bring, and just bound. Bring. It's fucking great.
They were all real boobs, I think, right? Because I don't think a lot of them were fake.
Not all of them. Most of them. Most of them are real.
I was going to say most of them are real, right?
Yeah, there's some fakies in there. Let's see if we get any emails with fakies tomorrow.
Maybe.
Watch. I'm going
I
to
was.
screenshot it if I get one tomorrow.
You have any more weird news? Because I was scrolling through my phone and I found something from last week.
Weird news?
No.
Oh. No. I have some other stuff to go over, but no. You can go.
I have a Would You Rather that didn't make the cut last week. It came in the day after we recorded.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot all about it. I was scrolling through my pictures. I screen capped it. It's from Bats and Balls podcast, also on the No Phony Podcast Network, by the way.
Bats and balls?
Bats and Balls.
I'm going to say they're baseball fans.
It's a sports talk show.
You think?
Would you rather be the best in your field for a year and then hopeless, or pretty good for 15 years?
The best in your field for a year, then completely hopeless.
Yeah.
Or
good enough to keep your job for 15 years. Or pretty good, they say. Pretty good for 15 years.
I'm going to go with the 15 years.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going 15. The industry I'm in, 15 years. Who are you kidding?
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of being the best for a little while.
Yeah, but you're the best for a year, and then after a year, you're going to be shit for the rest of the time.
It depends on your job, too.
Maybe.
Like, what am I going to be the best of in my industry I'm in?
Nobody keystrokes like Danielle.
Exactly.
That's
Come
it.
on. No, seriously, think about
Keyword
it.
strokes.
Think about it. I think it depends on the job.
Yeah, I guess it could factor in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. As
As a matter of fact, let's see if that guy who made the donuts is the best in the industry. Let's pop that jelly.
You want to try another one now?
Yeah, I'm going to just cut up that other one. A
What
jelly
other
one. The whatever that round jelly shit is.
No,
over
there's
there.
no jelly. We ate the jelly.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
this
no.
thing?
Yeah.
Wow, the Danish?
Oh,
Danish.
Yeah, Rich. I might have
Yeah,
it.
no, you
with
could
me.
use your hands.
All right, so while you guys are having donuts, let's talk about food.
Yeah.
All right.
So off air after the show, sometime between after last week's show and today, how did the whole cheese and chocolate thing come up?
I saw it somewhere.
You did a stupid Facebook quiz, which automatically.
No, I didn't do a Facebook quiz. No.
What was it? It was some quiz. Was it Cosmo?
No. It was an article, BuzzFeed.
Oh, BuzzFeed. Okay.
BuzzFeed had a quiz.
Yeah.
But before the quiz, the question was, you have to give up one or the other for the rest
forever.
of your life.
Right.
You have to give up either cheese or chocolate.
So where did the quiz come in?
Because in the article, the article had the quiz
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it was on-
to
it was
see
on
if you're
Fa-
good at to see how
Yeah.
good you are at sex. Based
So
on this
obviously the
quiz.
guy who wrote the article is a fucking cheese buff, and anybody who doesn't, no, stop it.
Absolutely not, because not every answer was cheese.
100%. I agree with that.
Okay.
But don't tell me the guy that didn't fucking make the quiz comes in cheese, because there's no way.
Wait, because it didn't go your way. That's why.
You're right. Exactly.
No.
Because
exactly.
because I think it was the other way around. If it chocolate won, you wouldn't be having this discussion.
No, it's
right
not a
now.
matter of chocolate winning. It's a matter of Joe having a bad sex quiz.
No,
Like
no,
it says.
but I'm just saying.
you
No.
know?
If it was the other, if chocolate was the answer for the best sex or whatever,
Sure.
we wouldn't be having this. He wouldn't be like.
Oh,
no,
I'd be
like
playing the
this.
other side of it.
Right.
100%. I'll admit it.
Absolutely. But so cheese wins.
But I would also agree to the terms that whoever made the quiz, if it landed the other way, was all dick hard for chocolate too.
Aren't they all?
But they're not dick hard for chocolate because not every answer.
No, they're dick hard for
That's true.
cheese.
But no, every question wasn't. I mean,
No,
I
no.
think my answers was probably 50-50. Honest to God. Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, but the guy can rate the quiz. All right, there's 10 questions. If they answered 5 or 6 for cheese, automatically they're great in the
Did
sack.
you answer everything for chocolate?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so the
there must
chocolate.
have been
But it
a
was
question.
majority. Just like yours was majority cheese.
It was a majority. It was like 60-40.
That's majority. I don't know. Do you not know how math works? A little bit over
60-40?
51 is majority.
60-40? What was yours? 80-20?
51-49
That's why you're
is
fucking terrible at sex, because you don't have balance.
51-49 is majority. Anything
Why-
over
and that's why you're fucking terrible
So
in
don't-
bed,
so-
because you don't have balance.
Yeah, that's why. Because
You
I
have
fuck
balance,
yeah, because
right.
I want to pour cheese whiz on a girl's nipples, not chocolate syrup. The fuck out of here.
Food and sex, it doesn't go anywhere.
I
It
have to
does.
agree with that.
Absolutely
It's-
not.
it stops-
Food goes on a fucking plate.
Shut your
I'm
ass.
sitting here eating
Listen.
a donut with a fucking knife, for Christ's sake.
Well, it's because you're
I'm
bougie.
cutting it.
You eat your fucking
Well,
wings with a knife
yeah,
and fork too, so
I
you
guess I
can't. You're a
do.
bad barometer. So shut up.
Not a bad barometer.
You're
I'm
a terrible
I'm
barometer.
a fucking gentleman.
You're the gentleman.
That's how a gentleman eats his wings with a
No,
fork
I'm
and
sorry.
knife.
No, he gets
Not with
in
his
there,
fucking
gets it under his
hands and
fingernails.
He's got fucking juice on his knuckles like a Neanderthal.
Listen, you go to get wings at 6, and at 8 when you're watching the game, there's still a little bit of residue, and you just fucking you remember how good
that's
dinner
fucking
was.
disgusting.
Shut your fucking ass. So anyway, so yes, according to this SAT level get into college fucking accurate quiz, because I would rather give up fucking cheese than chocolate, I'm bad at sex.
No, that's not what it said.
Yes, it is.
That's not what it said. It said you have to pick what you want. Doesn't mean that if you give up, you're not giving up one or the other. It's just a quiz. What would you prefer? This or this? This or this? This or this? This or this? That's all.
Yeah, but the results come out. You're either good at sex or bad at sex. And if I went chocolate heavy, I'm bad at sex. If I went cheese heavy, I'm good at sex. Yes or no?
You said yours was 50-50.
I was probably more 50-50 if anything.
Okay.
Because not everything.
She's probably 51-49. There's got to be one little trigger to send it the other way. You got to agree to that.
No, it's probably a question.
Yeah.
That went the wrong. The what?
Yeah.
That gave you that answer. That's all it is.
I'd love to know
So-
how you answered on some of these things. Are you going to pull it up?
I'll pull it out right now. You're fucking right on this table.
No.
Shit.
That's cheesy.
It's chocolatey. No, it's not.
No,
So
but-
anyway, all right. So anyway, let's get to why I even brought this up.
What do you give? Cheese or chocolate?
So the main question is, if you had to give up one for the rest of your life, do you give up chocolate or cheese? We don't agree.
No.
I give up cheese every day. These two give up chocolate.
And
That's
you
fine.
swore that it was gonna go. Chocolate was gonna win like by a landslide.
Oh no, I knew cheese was gonna win. No, I
No.
knew cheese.
you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Listen, you didn't say that at first. You said absolutely not. Everybody's going to pick chocolate's going to win by a landslide. I remember you saying that.
Maybe
Number
not,
one,
maybe
number
not
by a
landslide's
landslide.
maybe
you said
that's not the right word,
by
but you said
majority.
chocolate is definitely
Chocolate's definitely going to win. Number
Cheese
one.
was
Number
gonna
two, you had the balls to sit there and say how much you would give up fucking cheese, and you would keep chocolate as you eating a fucking cheese platter on a table last night, my friend.
Loved
let's
every
not
bite of
bull-
it.
And there you go.
I'm not trying to sit here and say I don't like cheese. I will never. Everyone loves cheese.
No, everybody last night because same thing. John said the same thing. I think he would give up cheese.
My
As he's
team
eating French
is
fries with cheese.
my team is 3-2, giving up cheese. It's me, Rob, and John. I think you and Lou wanted to keep the fucking
Yeah,
keep
it's
the
because
cheese.
you're fucking lactose intolerant.
Your team was 5-0 because you don't allow your team to vote for anything, and because that's the way you want it. That's how it won. But yeah,
my team's allowed to vote.
no, they're not. No, they're not. Stop. They're allowed to tell you what they want, but once you put pen to paper. So I did polls on Facebook. I put polls in different Facebook groups of podcasting. I did a Twitter. Yeah, chocolate got annihilated.
One was close. One
So
was
now
not that much
these
off.
these are the questions. I have the quiz up.
Oh, good.
These are the question. Which is better? Mac and cheese or double chocolate chip cookies?
I said mac and cheese.
I said mac and cheese.
Wait, what happened? Wait, do it again. I'm just answering my wife.
Which is
I'm telling her
better?
I'm ordering a belt buckle.
Which is better? And I'm sure she's fucking thrilled.
I sent her a screen cap of the sale. I said 30% off, $35. She just wrote back, "You're a dog, and we need cat snacks." So
Okay. Sorry, I took a donut break. All right, which is better? Mac and cheese or double chocolate chip cookies?
I said mac and cheese.
I said
mac and cheese or double chocolate chip. So chocolate chip.
Yeah,
Double
chocolate
chip cookies.
So,
I most likely went mac and cheese on that.
Okay.
yeah.
I don't remember.
Which is better? Nachos
Yeah,
or chocolate cake?
Nachos.
I definitely went nachos on
I
that.
went nachos.
Yeah.
Which is better? Mozzarella sticks or brownies?
Brownies.
I went brownies. Which is
I
better?
think I did brownies too.
Pizza or chocolate ice cream?
Pizza.
Pizza. Which is better? Cheese fries, chocolate pie.
Chocolate pie.
Cheese
No,
fries.
cheese fries.
No, stop it.
Which is better? Grilled cheese or an ice cream
Whatever.
sandwich?
Yeah, ice cream sandwich. Grilled cheese is
Grilled cheese.
no.
Which is better? Quesadilla, chocolate lava cake.
Quesadilla. I don't like lava cakes anyway.
I went chocolate lava cake.
I went chocolate lava cake
Guys
too.
are
There you go.
fucking nuts.
Which
Wait.
is better?
Yeah.
Cheese fondue, chocolate fondue. Cheese fondue. Which is
Wait,
better?
time out. Wait, stop. Before you continue.
Was that one? I don't remember. Fondue was one of them.
Cheese fondue over chocolate? You could do so much more with the chocolate one.
Why couldn't I do it with the cheese one?
What are you putting in there? Fucking
I could put
carrot sticks
I
and
could put bread, I could put vegetables, I could put fruit, Go ahead.
You don't put cheese on fruit. I'm sorry. This
Absolutely
fucking show
you
will
do.
end right now.
Absolutely. Apples, absolutely, all day.
Cheese on apples.
Pears, apples, yes.
Oh my god. Okay. I literally have nothing to say.
There you go.
I literally am. I'm stupefied.
There you go.
If I had Disturbed, I'd play it right now, but then we get banned off YouTube.
All right. All right, so now which is
Cheese
better?
on fucking
broccoli
fruit.
cheddar soup or hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate.
Broccoli cheddar soup.
You're fucking insane.
Which is better? Cheddar popcorn, chocolate covered popcorn?
I might have went cheddar on that one.
I went chocolate covered. See? Which is better, string cheese or a candy bar?
Candy bar.
I went string cheese.
All day, every day.
Yeah,
Candy
I
bar.
went candy bar with that one too. I
Which
don't
is
like
better?
cheese.
Cheeseburger, chocolate hazelnut spread.
Oh god, cheeseburger all day. I don't like hazelnut spreads.
Finally,
Nutella
which
overrated.
Finally, which is better, blue cheese or white chocolate?
Whatever the fucking chocolate is. I don't eat blue
Okay.
cheese.
I went blue cheese.
I went white chocolate.
Okay, and I got you're good at sex. When it comes to sex, there's no one better. You're phenomenal at having it. You're a sex pro.
Yeah.
That's what I
Bust
got.
to your chops, Joe. You know
No, I know.
that.
Listen, you know
It's
me.
funny.
I could take
I know.
it. You know me. I play along, but
I know. Because
fucking-
it was the other way around. You'd be blowing up the test.
I'd be
oh,
all
absolutely.
shitting all over the both of you. Oh, this test is perfectly
Perfect,
legit.
legit.
If
So
Lori
much
Laughlin's
said,
kid
okay.
used this, she'd get into any fucking college she wants. I'd be all over that shit, 100%. But I would also agree that whoever wrote it, if it went in my favor, liked chocolate more than cheese. Just like I say, the guy that wrote this one
I
likes
mean,
cheese
there's
more than
definitely a
chocolate.
question that just triggers it. That's
Sure.
what it is. Definitely one.
It must be the lava cake one because that's the only one.
Lava
We
cake.
only
Yeah,
had a couple of
probably.
different ones. That's. But yeah. So other than that, all the polls, chocolate got destroyed. Cheese.
Even
won.
like in work, and the same thing. Only like one person said they'll get rid of cheese. Everybody was for it.
Yeah, but
Cheese,
we've discussed the women
I
in
know,
your
but
job.
That's true.
Also, there's something that went viral.
Oh, this fucking thing.
Yeah, put it up on the show's account. Apparently, people have an issue with bagels and how to slice a bagel. Now, traditionally, when you have a bagel,
It's one schmuck from St. Louis.
it's not one schmuck from St. Louis, and I'm going to explain to you why. I've done it before, but not like that, and I'll explain.
So wait a minute. So I mean, to cut a bagel,
To cut a bagel,
right down whatever.
right in half, so
Yeah.
you have a top
And a
and a
bottom,
bottom,
right.
to make a sandwich, whatever.
Whatever you want to do.
Right. What I've done in the past, like if I don't have like like bagel chips or like like bread for bruschetta, Italian bread.
Now, remember what you just said.
Yeah.
If I don't have,
Right. ...
Continue. Because
What
we'll bring it back up.
What I've done is I've taken the bagel and I've sliced it, not into like full length slices of bread, but I've cut them into like discs. So in other words, the round bagel, I
No,
cut
I
'em up
get
into
it.
discs.
I don't think as long as I'm alive, ever did that or ever had them. Besides the bagel chips you buy in the store or whatever.
Right.
But I don't think my family, nobody.
Right.
You cut it down the middle and that's it.
Yeah. No, I've done it the other way.
No.
I know.
No.
No.
Again, you did it because you didn't have something you needed.
Exactly.
So you did it.
Right.
I don't think there's too many people here that, if they thought about it, wouldn't have done that. I agree. I probably if in that I have some spinach artichoke dip and I need some bread.
Right.
I'll slice a bagel like that for scooping.
Sure.
This sociopath brought the shit in there like that
To
on
make
purpose.
sandwiches, correct.
Yes. No. You should be fired immediately. Go find another job, preferably at a bagel store, so you learn how to cut a fucking bagel.
Yeah.
Because if you're bringing all the stuff for a party or a meeting or whatever, get the right shit. Get the bagel chips. Get the fucking crackers. Get what you need. Don't slice bagels like you fucking moron.
Yeah, no, I can see how people were super upset. I was more super upset about something else I saw that Matt sent me, and I should probably send it to you. Someone had the audacity, the balls, so to speak, to put a topping on a pizza that's so fucking appalling they should be punched in the face twice. Hard. Some asshole put Peeps on a fucking pizza.
Stop it.
No, seriously, because we were just talking about Pete. No, that the Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah,
thing.
the Dunkin' Donuts is doing a peep flavored coffee.
Yeah.
They
So
should probably hire the guy that cuts the bagels.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this to you, and you can cut and paste and do whatever you have to do. You can put that up there too. But yeah, the caption under it says, "Hey FBI, hey at FBI, arrest this person immediately."
Absolutely.
You don't put fucking peeps on a pizza.
No, you put fucking buffalo wings on a pizza.
You don't put buffalo wings on a fucking pizza.
You heard that story, right? You've heard the
No.
story. You didn't hear the story?
No.
Oh, my brother.
Oh my God! This is
Rob?
why we love Rob. Rob is the best. Rob's been on the show, early episodes. Rob's the best. Rob is, with no insult intended whatsoever. Rob's like the lovable idiot. Like he's fucking perfect. So one day we're all hanging out, and I don't know why, but for whatever reason we put ordering food into Rob's hands. So one of the things we wanted was buffalo chicken pizza. So Rob's placing the order. We ordered some chicken wings. We ordered some other type of pizza. He orders the buffalo chicken pizza. All right.
No biggie.
Should be the end of the order right there, right? No. Rob says, "That's boneless chicken, right?" To which there was a pause, because whoever was on the other end probably was giggling. And he said, "Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I just want to make sure. Yeah, I'll see you in a half an hour." And that was the phone call.
So he
had to
assumed
ask.
that there was buffalo wings.
Yes.
with bone in on pizza.
On pizza. So what I did, because I can't let anything go, a few months later, we are at a friend's house for a barbecue. So I stopped at a pizzeria, and I ordered a pie.
And you had them put buffalo wings.
And I ordered a buffalo wings. And before I even left the parking lot, I put the wings on the pizza, and I presented it to Rob when I got to the party. I said, "Rob, I got pizza for you, buddy." He cracks it open, and he sees a dozen fucking buffalo wings on top of the pizza, and he's fucking crying.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rob,
All right.
for some reason, thought to ask, the boneless chicken on the pizza, right? Yes, sir.
All right.
So it's still a run. Every time it comes up on Facebook, I fucking resend it and tag him in it.
You know, we have to give Rob credit, because it wasn't for Rob, we wouldn't be going to the porn convention, because he's the one who brought up the porn convention, and then we decided to go based on his recommendation, and he hasn't been back since with us.
Well, no, because there is a kind of awkward, weird thing about going to one of those with your sister. So yeah, I kind of don't blame him.
Well, it would be awkward for me, not my brother. My brother's fucking oblivious. He'll tell. You know my brother.
Oh God, yeah.
Well, why would it be awkward for you? You're not doing anything.
I don't think that's something you go with your sibling. Would you go with your sister?
There was a guy that had his kids there.
Okay, but that's.
I think he was dating that kid.
Oh.
I think he was dating that
Yeah.
kid.
So I wouldn't be going with my sibling, like a brother. Or no. I can't
right.
do it.
All right. Sorry, Rob.
Yeah, we
Well,
tried.
I'm just
You're
saying,
out.
if you're making a purchase of what you can buy things there.
Yes, you can buy.
Have you
things.
used
They
it
go
yet?
in brown bags or
Have
plastic
it.
bags.
No, I know, but he could be walking by and stuff like that, and be like, or I could be walking by something he's
Oh,
purchasing.
sis, let me buy that for you. I forgot to get your birthday gift this year. Yeah. Oh, would you like the pink one for Christmas? Now I know what you like. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Look, Dan, it's an electric wand.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Is this one too big?
Stop. This is so fucking ridiculous. I can't.
Dan, what does double dong mean?
Dan, I don't have to use the other end, do I?
Thank God he doesn't listen to this.
Well, we're not making fun of him. We're making fun of the situation.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, no.
So if everybody knows this, my brother. I have no words for him.
Rob's the best.
Yeah.
This is the only way to put it.
Why
Rob
don't we
is the
get him
best.
on one night?
We'll have him back on, sure.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Well, Dan's basically away the whole month of May, so maybe we can get him in over there.
We need a guest.
Well, yeah, if you want it. I mean, like I said, if I'm not here and I'm on vacation, you can use my apartment. I don't care.
All right.
Have him come. I'm going away the 22nd of May. It's Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
But I leave on Wednesday. I think we're throwing bowling. It doesn't matter.
We should be.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah,
it
yeah,
snows 3 times.
So, yeah, if you want
Yeah.
to use my apartment, the key's in the mailbox.
Sure.
There you go.
So,
Oh.
Yeah, we get Rob Rob
We
from
have
Toronto.
a
What else do you have?
from a listener. Where did I put? Oh, I put it in the chat. I thought I thought you'd be more. What in the fuck? Oh, I hit the iPad. Sorry.
I was like, what is
Yeah.
that? I'm like,
Whoopsie.
Yeah, my thumb hit it, and I was like, oh, good, I got away with it, and then apparently I didn't. So yeah, Rich, the movie guy. But this one kind of stumped you right now. You said you really didn't have anything for this. Mike, and Oscar podcast. You died, R.I.P. You make it to the afterlife, and you get to ask Movie God one question that he'll answer honestly, truthfully.
the movie god.
Yeah. So, so basically, anything you need to know about a movie, anything Hollywood related, what are you asking? I came out quick. I said I want to know what's in the briefcase in Pulp Fiction.
I want to know what's in the box in 7.
I never saw 7.
I know what's in the box. I want to confirm what's in the box.
Right.
I have no idea.
Yeah, me and Dan aren't the biggest movie people, so
No.
You never saw 7?
no.
No.
That's Brad
think-
Pitt.
Bits and pieces, yeah.
Morgan
so
Freeman, Brad Pitt. Yeah, Kevin Spacey.
yeah.
De Niro too? No, that's
No.
Heat.
That's
That's Val Kilmer anyway. That's not
yeah.
Brad Pitt.
Kevin Spacey plays this serial killer who kills people based on the 7 deadly sins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and there is a scene at the end where he has a package delivered to one of the police officers.
Wait, I thought it was the head of the person. That's what they allegedly believe?
That's what they allegedly believe, but they don't show you what's in the box.
Oh, okay.
You just see the blood in the box, and
What's in the box?
Well, what was the sin? What was the last one? I didn't see it, but I know.
There was 2. One was something, and the other one was Brad Pitt killing. What is that? Vengeance? Yeah, Brad Pitt.
Oh,
kills,
Vengeance, okay.
Yeah, and that was the 7th. That was the 7th one.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I think because a couple of people, because I commented on that tweet, and a couple of people said Marcellus, whatever.
Well, it's Marcellus Wallace's soul.
Soul, yeah.
Right.
So
That's what they lead you to believe is in the briefcase, but you don't know.
yeah, it could have been the ball gag from the sex scene. It could have been no, it couldn't have been that. But every time they opened it, it was just glowing gold, and I'm not very good at following movies. I think that's half the reason why I don't watch many. Like it's not if it's not like an action movie or something where I don't need to be smart.
That's because that one you have to follow because it jumped around in time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but any movie that you have to think, I don't do well with because I'm dumb. I'm dumb.
No, I think movie,
Yeah,
no,
you're not
I
dumb.
don't know. I think movies should be simple, and you should be able to watch it and
Oh
understand it.
no, the more
No.
complex the better for me.
No, I can't.
Did you ever
I'll fall
see
asleep to it.
Momentum?
That's the only one I didn't like.
That's
The entire movie's backwards.
Yeah, I actually really like that one a lot.
Yeah.
Not
Did I
getting
see
much
that?
of it. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it. It's the guy.
Who's in it?
I don't. I'm not good with names. Maybe you.
Guy Pearce, maybe.
Basically, the whole movie's backwards,
Yeah.
and the guy who he didn't have dementia, but he had something. Like he kept forgetting, so he tattooed. Anytime he got information, he tattooed it to his body. And
no, I didn't
he
see
was
that.
trying to.
Guy Pearce.
He had to figure out who killed his wife. I think it was.
Oh.
Yeah, it says is tracking down the man who raped and murdered his wife. The difficulty, however, of locating his wife's killer is compounded by the fact that he suffers from a rare, untreatable form of memory loss. Although he can recall details of his life before the accident, he cannot remember what happened 15 minutes ago.
Okay. Yeah. No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, Guy Pearce.
So, do I want the winged eagle from Hulk Hogan days, or do I want the big WCW Ric Flair championship, or do I want the Intercontinental? I don't want the new belt. I don't like today's belt, but okay. I got nothing else. What about you guys?
No, I think we've covered everything,
All right.
and the belt.
The belt's gonna cover my junk.
Oh,
What?
God.
No,
no.
nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay, I got.
You got nothing on there. Well, that was a really quick show.
Yeah, it was. You know what? We covered everything. We had
No,
some
it's
stuff
true.
to go through, and that's it. I don't have anything else. Dan?
Nothing.
All right, so we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
Have a good night.